What's happening, everybody? I'm gonna get a little bit cheesy on you here for a second just because I've said this in many videos, but people that want to lose weight have to realize that most of this weight loss thing is gonna be a mind game. It's all gonna be about how mentally you are prepared to overcome obstacles and how mentally you're prepared to combat the many voices in your head that say that you can't do it or that you just aren't motivated to do it. But in any case, overall, weight loss is really a mental fight with yourself, because in so many cases you're going to tell yourself that you can't do it because your genetics aren't good enough, or you can't lose weight because you have this special thing that's wrong with you that only you have, and that's why you can't lose weight. But really, we all have to realize that anyone can lose weight. It's gonna get to this point where you're like, I've been trying to lose weight for half a year and it's just getting to the point to where I'm bored of it, I'm tired of it, I just wanna eat, I just wanna stop working out, whatever it is for you. But something that we have to realize is as long as you can mentally keep yourself focused on your goals, through time it's gonna happen. So when I say I wanna get a little bit corny and a little bit cheesy, it's just because you guys may have heard me say this before, but if you believe that you can lose weight, if you know that you can lose weight, and you just, inside of you, you're like, I'm going to do it, it seems to continue to happen, that your goals begin to actually unravel because you're already knowing that you can do it. Hold on, wait, pause the video, because I know somebody right now is going down to the comment section about to type something like, well, I believed real hard that I could be a big purple elephant and it ain't happened yet, and I was thinking about it real hard. I believed that I could, why am I not? I don't know, keep thinking about it real hard, maybe it'll happen one day. But if you're someone that sits there and says that something's wrong with you, or if you're someone that you sit there and you say, I'm not good enough to do it, then no, you won't do it because you don't believe that you can do it, and mentally you're not going to be prepared for the obstacles that are gonna come up in time. And you're going to just quit because you're telling yourself that you can't do it. So yesterday while I was at the gym, and this all comes up because of just what I was thinking about at the gym yesterday, I wanted to get a deadlift PR. And most of the time when I was at a different gym, they have 45-pound plates. But at this gym, they had Olympic kilogram plates. So I was just putting on, 25-kilogram plate, put on another 25-kilogram plate, put on another 25-kilogram plate, and before I knew it, I was lifting about what I usually do as a max. And I was like, in my head, I was like, man, these are just some Barney-looking colored plates, the colors of the rainbow. This isn't even heavy. These things are filled with air because they're thick plates. So I was like, I could lift this easy. And because I mentally wasn't psyching myself out, because I knew what a 45-pound plate looks like, and if I have 405 pounds on the bar, that's 4 plates on each side, mentally I start psyching myself out because I know that that's getting close to what I can lift. This time, since I wasn't psyching myself out and I was just lifting, I decided to just go ahead and go for a new PR, something that I had never lifted before, and it was so much easier because I just wasn't, I just went over there and picked it up. I didn't overthink it. I told myself I could do it, and I did it. It's the same thing for weight loss. If it's not your goal to deadlift something, or if it's not your goal to get into bodybuilding or whatever, that's fine. It's okay for us to have different goals. But this goes for anything that you're doing, especially weight loss. If you believe inside that you will accomplish your goal, you will be successful at losing weight, and you do what it takes every single day, you take the steps and you do what you know you're supposed to be doing every single day, you will lose weight. Okay, and the reason that I stress this so much, the reason that I stress the mentality of losing weight so much is because of all the many things that I read and I see and I hear people say about how, they're tired or they say their genetics aren't good enough. And that's just insanity. Genetics will come into a factor in a very long run. You know, your genetics will decide where you will end, but where you begin, your genetics are not going to be huge and this crazy deciding factor of if you're going to lose weight. Everyone can lose weight no matter what their genetics are. Some people will have to do a little bit of extra cardio. Some people will add fat on easier than others. But genetics shouldn't be something that is going to make you just say you can't do it. And I'm sorry this got into like a genetics kind of discussion, but that's just something that I hear all the time because mentally people let that get to them because of all these things that they read about, you know, genetic potential and all that whatnot. But if you looked at a picture of an old me, you know, if you saw a picture of old me, you would have never told in your life this guy, oh man, you have some good fitness genetics. Look at those genetics right there. No, absolutely not. When I first started losing weight, I told myself that I was going to do it. By the first week of losing weight, I knew for a fact that I was going to be where I wanted to be. It was just a matter of time because I was so just determined to be successful in what I was trying to do. I was so determined to lose weight and get into bodybuilding and get into fitness and make it a part of my life because that's what I wanted so badly. Nothing else mattered. I didn't care. I didn't even think about my genetic potential. I didn't even think about how long it would take. I didn't think about anything but what I was trying to accomplish. And I would set small goals. I would set bigger goals. And then I would just reach those goals and then set new ones. And it didn't matter. I didn't get myself stuck in this negative way of thinking. I'm not gonna lie, there were times that sucked. There were times in my journey through doing this that I was at extremely low points in my life. I was having terrible thoughts, and at one point I was pretty sure I was gonna gain all the weight back. I went through months of binging on 10,000 calories plus a day. There were days where I guarantee you I ate 15,000 calories or more. I ate a week's worth of food in like one night. It was insane. I felt like I was gonna die. I had so much food in me. I had bad times. Mentally, I allowed myself to want to quit. There were times where I mentally said, this is it, you're done, just stop, there's no point, you weren't made for this. But those times pass, but you have to fight back at those thoughts. You can't just let those thoughts consume you and then say, screw it, go lay on your couch and go back to your old life. You have to be the one to fight these thoughts off. I hope this video helped you guys out there. I hope you know what I meant by, me just turning a deadlift PR into something completely different, because for me, it really was that way. I psych myself out when I lift weights so much. It's a bad thing that I need to work on, but whenever I put a certain amount of weight on the bar, I'm like, this is getting too heavy, you ain't gonna lift that. But when I put on these kilogram plates that were different colors, it was just not a problem. It wasn't even an issue. I wasn't overthinking anything, and I lifted something I had never lifted before. And I want to relay that over to something like weight loss. You could do something that you may have never done before as long as you believe that you could do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope somebody got something from it. And if you're still watching, if you got anything from it, please do me a favor, drop a like down below, maybe share the video, maybe it can help somebody else out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.